All right. Three things that people say, oh my gosh, that you should ignore. Number one, avoiding expensive things. Now, why is that something you should ignore? Well, think about this. Let's say you have a dream car, a Porsche, let's say GT4, right? Like some kind of that caliber car, and that thing is expensive. I'm pretty sure it's well over 100,000, around that. I don't know. And that's your dream car. You, it means that you would hope to one day have it. But then someone says, well, if you would buy a Corvette, you would get similar performance. It's cheaper and easier to maintain. Well, do you want a Corvette? No. So should you listen to that person and buy a Corvette? No. Just because something is expensive that you want does not mean that you should just try and settle for the cheaper options. If you are looking for something not as specific, let's say you are looking for a good speaker for your home gym. Yes, finding one that fits what you want for a more reasonable price makes sense. But just because you could get cheaper ones doesn't mean you should. If you want something specific, then you want that thing and you should absolutely get it. If you believe in yourself enough that you can make the money back after buying something expensive, then buy it. And notice how most people, by far, most people who tell you to avoid those expensive things and look for cheaper options are always the same people who are not in great financial situations. Sure, they might be financially stable, meaning they can survive and stuff, but they never really end up buying things that they truly want or wanted. They never end up traveling where they wanted. They never end up in the kind of house they wanted. So why should you, right? Thing number two that people say that you should absolutely ignore is, what was it? One second, I gotta. Right, thing number two. I don't know why my exposure is so fucking low. Whatever. Is the fact that you should play it safe. Play it safe in 2026. Playing it safe, it's always been the same thing. Get good grades in school, right? Don't be a troublemaker, things like that. Focus on school, get good grades, graduate high school, apply to university, get a degree, get a job, and slowly make your way into, moving out of your parents' house and just continue living the life of billions and billions of people. Nobody wants that shit, and it doesn't even work. please go and compare the employment rates, employment acceptance, university acceptance, and things like that. Let's say 30, 40, 50 years ago to right now, and you will realize that playing it safe is not safe anymore. And what I'm really going to tell you is just chase your dream. Playing it safe is not safe anymore. Nothing is safe anymore. Taking risks is now basically any kind of choice you make every single day. From the moment you make up, every choice is a risk nowadays, because then nothing is stable. The economy is unstable. Your health is unstable. The country you live in is probably very unstable. Everything is unstable. So there's no such thing as playing it safe anymore in 2026. And it doesn't seem like it's going to get any safer relatively soon. So chase your dream and take risk. And actually, think number 3 correlates a lot with this one, is to basically be realistic. What? Realistic how? When people say to be realistic, what they really mean to say is, do not chase your dream because only a few people in the world ever end up achieving their dreams. Therefore, statistically, you will fail, and instead you should live a normal life. Well, just because you are one of those billions of people who not just tried and failed, but didn't even try, doesn't mean that I should do it. And you are telling me to be a failure like you, so why would I listen? I don't want to be that. I'm gonna spend money where I want to spend my money. I'm not gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. And 3, I'm not gonna be realistic, but I'm going to be realistic right here by saying that your life is unrealistic at all. People be making up any excuse, any cope to say that, oh, they don't care about money, that they just care about being a good person, they just want to be happy. And yet, how is that a realistic outcome? How can you expect to be happy from all of that if you're just simply not? If you think that things that consist that if you think that different things that make up the average life today, 10, 20, 30 years ago, and so on, or things that you should follow, and you think that that's realistic to live a good life, how? No one will remember you for being realistic. You will never feel fulfilled if you're being realistic. The only realistic thing is that you are a failure, and you are destined to be a failure if you don't do what you want to do. I'm getting lost between my words here because it's something you just have to understand. It's either you do or you don't. It's either you know or you don't know. Those are the three things that people keep saying that you really need to lock in on and just obliterate that shit. Do not listen to it.